former England front row and Sale Sharks wing named in Scotland's squad for Six Nations. Scotland head coach Gregor Townsend has named a 39-player squad for the 2024 Six Nations, with former England loosehead prop Alec Hepburn among the selections. Props Hepburn and Will Hurd, wing Aaron Reid and back three operator Harry Patterson have all earned a first call-up, ahead of Scotland's opener against Wales on February 3. Hepburn, who plies his trade for Premiership side Exeter Chiefs, qualifies through his father, who was born in Scotland, likewise Sale Sharks flyer Reid. Leicester Tigers loosehead prop Hurd represented his country at U20 level, whilst Patterson, who can play at wing and fullback, also played in the age grade side and is a Scotland Sevens captain yet to be announced. The rest of Townsend's squad, for which a captain is still to be named, has much of a familiar look, with Pierre Schumann, Jamie Botty, Xander Fagerson and W.P. Nell filling the propping positions. At hooker, Ewan Ashman, Johnny Matthews and George Turner are named to complete front row options. In the second row, the experienced Grant Gilchrist and Richie Gray are joined by Scott Cummings, Sam Skinner and Glenn Young, who returns to the national squad having last been capped against Argentina in 2022. Scotland's forward options are added to in the form of back row members Jamie Ritchie, Rory Darge, Jack Dempsey, Matt Fagerson, Luke Crosby, Josh Bayliss and Andy Christie. In the backs, England-based Reid and Patterson are two of a 7-strong list that includes wingers Duhan van der Merwe, Darcy Graham, Kyle Steyn and Kyle Rowe, as well as fullback Blair Kinghorn. 5 centres have been selected by way of Sione Tuipulotu, Hugh Jones, Stafford McDowell, Cameron Redpath and Rory Hutchinson, who returns to the fold for the first time since appearing in 2 tests on the tour to Argentina in 2022. Adam Hastings' timely return from injury has led to the Gloucester fly half joining Finn Russell and Ben Healy in the squad, with scrum half trio Ben White, Ali Price and George Horne also named. In all, the squad comprises 15 players from Glasgow Warriors, 13 from Edinburgh and a further 11 who ply their trade outside Scotland. After facing Wales in Cardiff, Scotland host France and England at Murrayfield, before rounding off the 2024 Six Nations with trips to Rome, to face Italy, and in Dublin to meet Ireland. Scotland's squad for Six Nations 2024. Forwards: Ewan Ashman, Edinburgh Rugby; Josh Bayliss, Bath Rugby; Jamie Botty, Glasgow Warriors; Andy Christie, Saracens; Luke Crosby, Edinburgh Rugby; Scott Cummings, Glasgow Warriors; Jack Dempsey, Glasgow Warriors; Rory Darge, Glasgow Warriors; Grant Gilchrist, Edinburgh Rugby; Richie Gray, Glasgow Warriors; Matt Fagerson, Glasgow Warriors; Xander Fagerson, Glasgow Warriors; Alec Hepburn, Exeter Chiefs; Will Hurd, Leicester Tigers; Johnny Matthews, Glasgow Warriors; W.P. Nell, Edinburgh Rugby; Jamie Ritchie, Edinburgh Rugby; Pierre Schumann, Edinburgh Rugby; Sam Skinner, Edinburgh Rugby; George Turner, Glasgow Warriors; Glenn Young, Edinburgh Rugby. Backs: Adam Hastings, Gloucester Rugby; Ben Healy, Edinburgh Rugby; George Horne, Glasgow Warriors; Darcy Graham, Edinburgh Rugby; Rory Hutchinson, Northampton Saints; Hugh Jones, Glasgow Warriors; Blair Kinghorn, Toulouse; Stafford McDowell, Glasgow Warriors; Harry Patterson, Edinburgh Rugby; Ali Price, Edinburgh Rugby; Cameron Redpath, Bath Rugby; Aaron Reid, Sale Sharks; Kyle Rowe, Glasgow Warriors; Finn Russell, Bath Rugby; Kyle Steyn, Glasgow Warriors; Sione Tuipulotu, Glasgow Warriors; Duhan van der Merwe, Edinburgh Rugby; Ben White, Toulon.